Hey pups, RB here. Last year I did a review on the Pokemon Christmas Bash CD, and this year I'm rebooting it. So without further ado, let's begin! Our first song of the CD is the Pokemon Christmas Bash, with a Joy to the World parody with Pokemon remixes, and it just ends up being a rap collab with the characters.
Chestnuts on Charizard's flame.
You know, I'd make a pun here, but Jay Woods already did in his review, so yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say on this. Up next is I'm Giving Santa a Pikachu for Christmas. Professor Oak explains how he's going to give Santa Claus a Pikachu, and Ash sings along with him, saying how Pikachu will replace Rudolph and apparently makes candy and powers up electric toys.
Its thundershock will twirl a million candy canes
and power up a slew of new
electric trains.
Well, that's quite electrifying. Ha! The J Wiz didn't say that in his review. The next song is probably one that I'm sure would make Santa Skeleton proud. Winter is the coolest time of year. See? Pun right in the title. And I know the J Wiz already pointed this out in his review, but it's most likely a duet between Misty and another Misty. To be honest, I think dueling is actually kind of cool. But the kicker for this song is the frozen Pokemon puns.
Come on, guys, let's make a snowman. I have a better idea, Misty.
What's that, Ash?
Let's make a snowman.
Perfect. How about a Tentacool?
Or a Refrigioto.
Let's build a Butterfreeze.
Yep. This is a song Santa would love to sing around Snowdin, especially around Christmas time. But it's practically Christmas every year in Snowdin, so it makes sense. The next song is very controversial and the most disliked song in my opinion, at the very least. Nobody Don't Like Christmas. A double negative. Lovely. The song is sung by none other than Meowth, who believes everyone thinks Christmas is the best holiday, but it evolves into a diss track towards other holidays such as Valentine's Day.
Saint Valentine's Day is the day you could hate if you ain't never been out on a date.
And it starts off bluntly soft, but immediately fast forwards into straight up offensiveness.
Arbor Day is boring, and who wants to go through all that Yom Kippurin?
Not the best song around Christmas time, but at least it focuses on the commercial aspect that most people tend to hate around the Christmas time. And seriously, Meowth, making fun of the Jews on their holiday CD? Just why? And as far as I'm concerned, and to quote the J Wits, Yom Kippur is actually a very important holiday in Jewish tradition and Judaism, which is a study of fasting and prayer. But seriously, Meowth, just why is all I ask. Well, I mean, he is a bad guy. And he did cosplay as Hitler in that one banned Pokemon episode. If you guys want to see a banned Pokemon episode video, please let me know in the comments, because I'd actually love to do it. Moving on. The next song is an unlikely duet between Brock and Misty. I Keep My Home in My Heart. This song is sad but upbeat like a My Chemical Romance song. Don't believe me? Listen to it.
I'm thinking about Christmas back home in Pewter City. The lights are pretty, and even though I love to roam, on Christmas Eve I make believe I'm home.
I'm thinking about my sisters back home. The bells would ring to songs we'd sing, and even though I love to roam, on Christmas Eve I make believe I'm home.
See what I mean there? And Brock and Misty tell about how homesick they are around Christmas. Now, some people might think it's weird that Misty says she misses her sisters, but hey, all sibling rivalry aside, I'm sure they love each other, right? Someone please tell me I'm right. The next song is actually a cover by Team Rocket, and that is none other than the Christmas song. Now, the cover is absolutely amazing, but it's more the lines that I feel like Team Rocket is trying to seduce me via the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos.
Well, now I'm disturbed on a number of levels. Either way, Team Rocket does have a pretty good dynamic when it comes to singing songs. And aside from Meowth going off key every now and then, James and Jesse actually do a pretty good job. You gotta admit, even though they're bad guys, they have some pretty good pipes. Ugnaughts is the ammo for the Ash Misty Pokey shippers, under the mistletoe. For those who didn't grow up with this tradition, it is said that if two people meet under the holly Christmas plant, they must kiss. That pretty much sums it up. Ash can't seem to understand why he's so happy this holiday season.
There's a feeling I'm getting, I just can't explain. Making me glad tonight. Maybe it's Christmas, maybe the snow, maybe the mistletoe.
Meanwhile, Misty's more serious on this matter.
Maybe this Christmas my true love will show under the mistletoe.
You want your secret crush to kiss you under the mistletoe. That fills you with determination. And there's a lot of awkward encounters between them.
Ash, did you realize we're standing under the mistletoe?
Huh?
Ash, where are you going?
I'm getting some Christmas cookies.
You just got some cookies.
Yeah, I know. Come on, Pikachu.
What's his problem, Pikachu?
He doesn't know. Come on, Pikachu.
Ash, look out for the... Never mind.
The ending by far is my favorite in this song. Oh well, Ash Misty Poke shippers. You always have fanfiction and fan art. Don't worry. And just like the villains, here's got a cover of Must Be Santa. Again, to quote the J-Wits, the song must have been around the 1960s. And I have never heard the song in my entire life. Just give it a listen and see if you've heard it before.
Who's got a beard that's long and white?
Santa's got a beard that's long and white.
Who comes around on a special night?
Santa comes around on a special night.
Special night.
Beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus.
It's basically just a thing about who has shoes, Santa has shoes. Who wears a red suit, Santa wears a red suit. Who has a sack full of toys, Santa has a sack full of toys. Who has a chainsaw? Juliet Sterling has a chainsaw. Who has a hook for a hand? Foxy has a hook for a hand. Who killed people at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? The purple guy killed people at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yeah, I kinda got off track there. I've never heard the song in my 21 years of existence, and it's one none of us probably needed in our lives. I mean, unless you're a little kid, and that's okay, but it may be a classic to most people, but not to me, or anyone else who hasn't heard it. Just, yeah. The next track is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I know, before you get all, isn't this supposed to be a Pokemon Christmas album? Let me clarify. Even though it is on the CD, it's actually a quiet little poem. It's pretty much just a Pokemon parody of the story, which I find cute and funny.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Vileplumes danced in their heads.
Hey, where'd you download this version from, Misty?
And my mom in her kerchief, and Mr. Mime in my cap, and I think Professor Oak was there too, had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap.
Ash, why was Professor Oak in your house taking a long winter's nap? Is there something you're trying to hide from us? Also, Team Rocket crashes the party and enters the poem. Yeah, that's cool.
To
protect the world from devastation.
Team Rocket? I knew I heard something. What are you doing here?
We came to capture some rare Pokemon so the boss will give us our Christmas bonuses this year.
Oh, isn't that quaint? They're reading a Christmas poem.
Ooh, Jessie, this is my favorite part. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
It's a little calm before the Big Bang with the Christmas medley. Now, the Christmas medley is a collab of not 1, not 2, but 8 Pokemon parodied carols. Here's a few samples of my favorites.
Rabbit dashing through the snow with a horsey on our sleigh. Slowpoke and Slowbro laughing all the way. Bellsprout starts to sing, so does Magnemite. Then King will start to ring the jingle bells tonight. Nurse Joy is a girl, she sure is fun. But I like Jenny too.
Oh, Caterpie, will yous become my butterfree? Oh, Caterpie, it's very odd. First you must be a metapod. Oh, Caterpie, I hope you'll be my butterfree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, a trainer sent to me
12 Bulbasaur-ing, 11 Lapras sleeping, 10 Tentacrueling, 9 tails a wagging, 8 Muckamucking, 7 Squirtle squirting, 6 Diglett digging, 5 Goldie,
4 Charizard.
3 Ekans.
2 Electabuzz.
and a Farfetch'd with great agility.
So that was the Pokemon Christmas Bash. What did I think of it? I liked it. It's crazy, silly, and a combo of two of my favorite things in the world, Pokemon and Christmas. The CD has some good songs, aside from the two that weren't the best in my opinion. It's a CD that most Pokemon fans can enjoy, be it for nostalgic reasons, or just to get into the Christmas spirit, along with a little bit of Pokemon. As for me, I'd give it about, 4 out of 5 stars. I hope you pups enjoyed this video. If you did, like and sub to see more, and punch the bell for updates on new videos. And I'll see you later, pups. I hope you have a Marill Christmas and a Hoppip New Year. Stay awesome, stay strong, and stay beautiful, everybody. Bye-bye. I love you all.
We wish you a Marill Christmas. We wish you a Marill Christmas. We wish you a Marill Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody, and a Hoppip New Year.
Now, I completely forgot to do this before I ended off the video, but this little piece of artwork was by Rock. I am so sorry for mispronouncing your username. Please forgive me. But this was done way back in the day, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It is amazing. Now, I don't have the link to the actual fan art or this picture in itself, but I will leave links to his Furfinity and DeviantArt down below, along with his Twitter. And yes, I did forget to do this before, I did the usual sign-off. But yeah, that was about it for this video. Bye, pups. I love you all.
I'm unbeatable.